Alright, BoLS fans, here with another battle report this week. This week we got my Hivelfleet Chupacabra facing off against Nick's, Darkwynn's Soul Drinkers. So I'll go over my army first. There's a nice overboard shot. We got a Dawn of War set up with 3 objectives. My army, Turbigon there, set up with Dawn of War. Turbigon there, set up with Dawn of War. Then coming on, I got a Hive Tyrant with Hive Guard, or Tyrant Guard. I have a unit of Termagants, 2 of those, 3 big bad Trigons, and a bunch of Gene Stealers, unit of Yamarls, 2 outflanking squads with Brood Lords, and a couple Zoanthropes in a pod. Go ahead and break over to Nick for his army real quick.
Alright guys, this is what I have. I have a 10-man tactical squad with the last cannon and flamer. Devastators, 4 missile launchers. Oh, another Devastator squad with 4 missile launchers. Got a scout squad out here. That's combat squad. It's supposed to be 10 man. 5 with bolt pistols and a power weapon. We got another 5 here with 4 sniper rifles and a Hellfire heavy bolter. Astaroth, 10 assault marines, 2 melta guns and a power fist. We've got Terminators, foot librarian with unleashed, not unleashed rage, Stingray sword and mighty heroes, Stingray priest, Land Raider Crusader, and then 2 attack bikes. Looks like I'm going to go first. Chris is deployed in the middle, and we'll see what happens. Alright guys, this is my first turn. Moved up a bunch of my guys. Attack bikes, Devastators, tactical squad tried to and got a 1 for movement. Sniper shot the Turbigon. He made his saves. Land Raider couldn't see 6 inches in front of its face. A bunch of the other guys moved up and ran. Be Chris's first turn, and we'll go from there.
Alright, we got bottom of turn 1. Had a bunch of guys just run onto the board right here. Produced some gaunts here. This guy only produced 5 and then he crapped out, got double 2s and a 1. And I did not kill anything. Let's wait for turn. Alright, second Soul Drinker turn. We had a lot of random fire from attack bikes and Devastators across his line. Just put a bunch of random wounds on most of my monstrous creatures. And then over here we had an assault on the Turbigon and the Gaunts by Astaroth and his boys. It killed all the Gaunts, and mostly due to fearless wounds, the Turbigon is down to 1 wound. That's pretty much it. Let's see what I can do on my turn 2. Alright, Tyranid turn 2. Had my Gene Stealers come in and outflank and charge and kill the attack bikes that were right there. My Turbigon countercharged into the scouts, killed one of them, not too much. Zoanthrope potted in right there and wrecked the Land Raider with the Librarian in it. Psychic could, not as good as it could have been. And then over there, the Trigon counterattacked and killed most of those assault marines. The Turbigon got blown up and killed a bunch of Gaunts that he was nearby too. So that was interesting. Get a big view of what's going on. Lots of stuff.
Alright, Darkwynn here guys. My turn 3. Trigon mopped up the rest of the assault marines. Can't help it. Chris is rolling great. Missed the power fist in the last round, so that kind of sucked.
Astaroth wiped out him though.
The Astaroth did wipe him out though, with all the squad. Terminators assaulted, killed the other pod, and got to deal with the Zoanthrope. We'll be in combat there for a while. Try to shoot the Gene Stealers, couldn't kill anyone except for 1. My other missiles missed. At everything. Scouts did nothing. Tactical squad killed 1 Gene Stealer. Awesome round of shooting. Not much I can do about it. Dice are dice. We'll see how Chris's round goes. Later, guys.
Alright, bottom of Tyranid turn 3. I had all my Gaunts charge in, shoot up, and wipe out Astaroth.
You're rolling lots of 1s.
My Trigon here tried to charge into the Terminator and save the Zoanthrope, but he got killed. He did kill the Librarian, so that's cool, I guess. And over here, I'm all up into his lines with some Gene Stealers and a Turbigon. Just charged the Devastators and killed a few. That scout right there is fleeing. It's like I just got to deal with the rest of his line.
Alright guys, into my 4, killed 2 of the Gene Stealer, or Termigon squads. Chris came in, or still up, and I rolled Snake Eyes. He did really poor, he only did 2 wounds, and I failed them. So Gene Stealers being able to move. I killed most of the Hive Guard because that's all I had to shoot at. And we'll see how it happens. Chris should get in his Garls, which I'm guessing are going to be there. If not, Chris is really silly. And his other Gene Stealer squads, which can come on the side, which might try to contest or take another objective. We'll see. Chris is top of turn 4, or bottom of turn 4.
All right, Tyranid turn 4. I had my Yugmarls pop out of that pyramid and charge into the Terminators along with the Trigon and the Hive Tyrant. Hive Tyrant got killed, but killed a lot of the other guys. They only got 3 guys left.
Made a lot of saves.
I could have done better, it's true.
A lot of saves.
And over here, we had them charging into the tactical squad and killed just about half of them. And hopefully we can get the rest of them next turn. And so yeah, nice big battlefield shot. There you go.
Alright guys, top of turn 5, I made a lot more saves with my Terminators, which was great. Chris failed his Yumgarls and they're running off the board. Trigon ran off. Hopefully we'll regroup. Shot a lot of the Gene Stealers over here that came on the board. He's got 1 left. Combat one over here, and I held. But Scout Sergeant still fall. He was like, what am I doing? Why did I even bother to assault here? I'm crazy. So he's going to run off the board. And we'll see what happens. Chris is bottom turn 5.
Alright. Tyranids turn 5. Those Gaunts are lurking over there, so they're not doing anything. That Broodlord there almost made it to an objective. And we just keep pounding it out in this combat. He's only got 2 guys left.
Terminators are coming!
The Terminators might save him, so let's see. Very uneventful turn, considering how little stuff I have left.
Alright, my top of turn 6. Right, Chris? Yeah, turn 6. Killed the Gene Stealers out, but my tactical squads are gone. I don't know if he's in 3 inches of the objective yet. We'll see. Didn't do a wound to the Broodlord. I got the bolt pistols in range to shoot, but missed. So we'll see what happens on bottom of turn 6.
Alright, Nid, bottom of turn 6. Got my Broodlord running over to that objective and claiming it. My Turbogon survived and killed the Terminator. Unfortunately, the game descended and he is just 4 inches away from that objective. So his scouts have that one. My Broodlord has that one. That's a big old draw game. Let's do our final thoughts here in a sec. Alright, Darkwynn, so what were your final thoughts on that game? What was the keys there?
Keys were definitely the Terminators and making saves. If the game plan is roll everything above 3, that definitely works. What really hurt was the stalled assault on the right side. I was hoping to get more of the Power Fist and the Turbogon. If I got that, I would have killed the Gaunts and the Turbogon and been able to back off. Been a range away from the Trigon. And then hopefully that would have been a lot different because the assault range would still be there. Left side really hurt. The scouts assaulting the Gaunts, not killing them, and then being stuck in combat with the Turbogon for 3 turns where it could stay in safety, which is kind of surprising. And the Gene Stealers on the left side really hurt too because shot them 2 times with my tactical squad and did 1 killed 1 Gene Stealer. Can't help it. So them coming on the left side really did me in because I couldn't protect my left flank. Other than that, great game. Aventine's a great opponent. We drew. That's the game. Terminators, even though without the Land Raider, we came in with this 1 Lancet, got it. Still cleared the board pretty well.
Yeah, that's a good one.